What's up everyone, my name is Spitz and this is what's in my bag. In this video I'm going to be discussing two things: what was in my bag when I was a beginner barber, and then what's in my bag now as an advanced and professional barber. Now first, what was in my barber bag as a beginner. These tools I'm about to list are the tools that you need to complete a haircut in the bare minimum. They're not going to be the cheapest tools, they're going to think what I personally think is the best option and what I use still now. Let's go! First things first, this is the clipper. This is the first thing you'll need. It's a really good clipper. It can debulk, it can fade really well, and do detail work. I think by far this is the best clipper on the market. Now next thing you're gonna need is a trimmer. This is the black FX3. It's by far the most powerful. It's also really sharp, good for debulking, good for lining up. Good all around trimmer, best on the market. Best bang for your buck right here. Next thing you'll need is shears. These are fresh shears, FR 600s. I've had these for a little bit over a year. They're still really sharp, great company to work with, fresh shears. You'll need two combs. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Eugene.
I'll leave it linked below. It's what I think is the best flat top comb, clipper over comb. Next comb you need is a cutting comb. This is the YS Part 223. Has wide teeth for scissor over comb, and then it has short bit for pulling up hair, create tension, and then also has a sectioning piece on the end. Great all around comb. Now two brushes that you'll need. One is a fade brush and then a neck dusting brush. This one's really big, it's super soft, so you don't have to worry about hurting your client. It doesn't keep hair, so you can just brush it off real quick whenever you're fading. This is for after you're finished with the client, or even in the middle of haircut, dust off the hair. And it's also soft to make a good experience for your client. Now next thing, especially as a beginner barber, it's gonna be really hard to see what you need to cut with scissors, what you need to cut with your clipper, and that's why there's grips. So these will help pin the hair on the top and section the top from the side. Now next, this is a water spray bottle. I like the mist ones. It's a preference thing. Just try to get the most with the most capacity so you don't have to refill it all the time. Next thing you'll need is clipper spray. Cool Care is a big brand. I got this one because it smells a little bit better. It's a level 3 clipper spray. If you're not the dirty barber, to keep your clippers lubricated and to keep them disinfected. Okay, the things I have laid out here are the things that you'll need to complete a haircut as a beginner bar. Oh, last thing you're gonna need is a cape. I got the 245 cape. Illusion capes are really good. And also get the ones with the clips on it. You don't want the ones that button up, because this one can be adjustable to any neck. The button ones, you'll sometimes get hair in them. Try to get something basic. You don't want to, I don't know, LeBron James in all of your haircut pick. That's just my preference though. So all the tools I have laid out right now are all the things that you'll need to complete a haircut as a beginner barber. They're not the cheapest tools. They're what I would recommend to do the best. Now the next part of this video, I'm gonna be moving on to things I use as an advanced barber in addition to all these things. So I still use these things in my day-to-day. If you're just starting out, these are the tools that you need. I'll leave them linked below. Now first thing, it's kind of a hot take, not to put in the beginner barber section, is a shaver. I think this is more of a professional item. You can get a really close haircut with the trimmer, the FX3 trimmer that I listed, and it's really hard to take out shaver lines as a beginner barber. It just truly is. It's hard for even advanced barbers to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the BABYLISS FX3 shaver in the advanced column. Now next things, I have a BABYLISSPRO FX Boost clipper, and then I have the JRL trimmer with the DLC blade on it. These I put on the advanced column because they're an addition to the clippers that I already use. These BABYLISS are really good for debulking, and these are really good for stamping in guidelines. They're not too sharp, and I can also use these on the neck on a sensitive necked client, sensitive skinned, a client with sensitive skin. Now next, these are kind of a hot topic too. These are fresh thinning shears, texturizing shears, debulking shears. I want to put these in the basic thing because they're kind of like confusing when you would use them. They're really good for like finishing up a cut, texturizing the top, more an advanced technique. That's why I put them in the advanced column. This is the 245 straight razor and 245 shaving gel. This is to prep the skin for when you're about to use the straight razor. I put the straight razor in the advanced column because it's to really make the haircut pop, to finish it off. You can do a good job with the trimmer, but this really finishes it off and makes your client feel like you're doing a little bit more. You also need, I didn't bring them razor blades because it's a razor blade holder. All right, now styling. This is a blow dryer. You can also use it to blow off your client's neck, but it's made specifically for blow drying. This is the BABYLISS Rapido. It's more of an advanced technique. When you're first starting out, you're just worried about the haircut. You're not really worried about the finished styling product. That's why I put it in the advanced column. The products that I use, Slick Gorilla Sea Salt Spray. This is a pre-styler that I put in the hair, and then I finish it off with a Statement matte paste. It smells so good. It doesn't leave the hair shiny, and it's also a really good hold. So I use these two products when I'm styling. Now lastly, you'll need a brush. This is a Cricut Fast Flow. They have all kinds of brushes. I really like this one. Has plenty of bristles, gets good tension. Now this is just a spray bottle, but it has aftershave, and I use level 3 in Barber #1, the purple stuff. It's a little concoction I made, and it smells so good. I guess they could go both ways, but I'm gonna leave it on the advanced side because I didn't want to overcrowd beginner side with too many things. Now next is talc powder. You don't need it necessarily. Use it with the neck duster to really get off all the loose hairs. Now last thing I use is completely not necessary, but this is Bath & Body Works body cream. You can use any lotion. When I'm doing somebody's beard especially, I always put it on just so I don't have stinky fingers or your fingers smell like coffee and whiskey, not your boogers. All right, so just to recap, this is the beginner, all the things you need to be a beginner barber, and these are the things I use in addition to what I already use as an advanced barber. Preference on clippers. The things I've listed below are all things that I use day to day. They're what I think are the best products. They're not the cheapest products. There's a ton of videos out there showing you the cheapest products that you can use, but I wouldn't want somebody to buy that and then a week later buy this when you could just buy it initially. But I know some of you guys are just starting out and don't have the money for it, so by all means don't buy this. If price is really a restriction, go watch somebody else's video. I just wanted to give this as recommendations on what I think are the best products you can straight line, so you don't have to keep buying things and eventually get to this. I just wanted to give a video where you can go straight to buying the best thing, what I think is the best thing. Another disclaimer. But I'll leave all these things linked in the description below. Hope this will help for you guys. I really enjoy watching these videos, what's in my bag as a beginner barber. So hopefully this is insightful and inspiring to you guys. I'll see you in the next one.